everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are doing well. Thanks for stopping by again. So for this video, you can tell by the title, I just thought I would film myself doing my makeup and talking to you guys about a few topics. Also, don't forget to subscribe and press that bell icon so that you will be notified when I upload, because for some reason YouTube is just not serious these days. Like, I don't know why they are not letting our people know when we upload. I mean, what type of service? Anyway, please subscribe to this channel so that you don't miss out on future videos. And without further ado, let's get started on this makeup tutorial. So guys, by the way, I'm using Laura Mercier translucent powder, and I like to do this as it's been so flipping hot in London. The heat has been unbearable. I have been using this powder galore. It's gone down so much. And lately I've been sweating on my neck. I really don't understand why. This is my T-zone area and I always put powder here because I do not want to be shining. So this video was inspired by a question I was asked about how to start influencing, how to become a blogger. I answered the question, but I thought I would give more of a detailed response through video because I feel like there's so much more to what I said. I was short and brief, but I feel like there's a lot more ground to cover when it comes to influencing. And let me just start my makeup because I don't want to sit here looking crazy. So, oh, by the way, I'm using this Rimmel eyebrow pencil. This is my favorite, my go-to eyebrow pencil. I mean, I've tried others, you know, but I just keep coming back to this. It's affordable. It does what it says it will do. It lasts all day without having to touch up. It's just perfect. Why try to fix it if it's not broken? As I said, I answered the question, but I just feel like there's a lot more to be said in regards to influencing, you know, because in this day and age, it's very competitive and the market is already oversaturated with bloggers. Oh God, you know what? I just thought about it. It's never too late to start what you want to do. I just had a brain bubble. I just thought about something. If I was trying to start to influence now, oh man, if it was hard for me back then, it's sure gonna be so difficult right now to start because there's just so many people doing the same thing. I mean, you can try and stand out as much as possible, but you really have to bring something different to the table. Things have changed, times have changed, and people's attention spans don't last very long. So if you're not killing them with, I don't know, it depends what type of influencer you want to do, but if you're, for example, a fashion influencer or a style influencer like myself, or, you know, do a bit of beauty here and there, if you're not like killing them with looks and stuff like that, you'll barely get noticed. And for me, I can only talk about my personal journey. Having gotten into the industry over 10 years ago through winning my beauty pageant, I was exposed to a lot of things, good and bad. I mean, I got to learn the ropes of the industry, you know. I did modeling in loads of different places. I was so fortunate to travel the world, featured in OK magazine twice, doing charity balls and fundraising with UK celebrities, being able to travel to Atlanta to take part in the Positive Runway fashion show. That was amazing. I met so many different people out there. Being able to go to Gambia, LA, walking in Marbella Fashion Week, like so many opportunities were thrown at me. I really feel like I was so young and I didn't really understand. I mean, I did understand, but I just feel like with what I know now, I could have taken my career higher, to bigger heights. And listen, I took it to heights, okay? And I know I did. I was like one of the only black beauty queens that was doing the damn thing around 2009, 2010, 2011, 2012. Honestly, and I can say that with confidence and with my chest. I'm having meetings with the Gambian vice president talking about how we can better women and empower women that are going through problems and issues and crisis in their country. I was exposed to so much so quickly, and I'm having conversations with like government officials, NGOs, and I'm holding real conversations with influential big people. So for me, that was such an eye-opener, and because I was so young at the time, it became too much. I remember I was feeling really like overwhelmed, and I was saying to my mum like, I don't think I want to do this anymore. I remember the night I even won. The crowning is on YouTube. The night I won, everyone just ran on the stage.
Ready, guys?
What we've all been waiting for.
Let's have a little drum roll.
The winner
Of
Miss
West Africa 2009 is Sharia.
You done make me fall in love. You done make me fall in love.
Everything just started happening so quickly. I was able to grace the covers of 3 magazines also, so I had so much fun and I learned so much. And now I'm content creating, which I love and enjoy so much. I have a degree in journalism, news media and cultural studies, so I love the fact that I have that background and I'm able to apply it into the career which I do now. I'm using Maybelline Dream Matte Mousse. This is in the shade 070. So with that profound experience, it's just made me look at the game differently. Especially when people make promises to me. When I say people, I mean like companies or whatever, or people that I'm working with. Like, yeah, I'm gonna this, I'm gonna that for you. You know what? You know how many people have sold me dreams? When I first got into this industry, and I wanted to do modelling, and I was probably about 16, 17. Before I won my beauty pageant twice, I was sold dreams by so many people, you know. And so now, if people tell me, oh yeah, I'm gonna this and that, all right, I really appreciate it, and I don't hold my breath, because I'm someone who doesn't like to be, you know, disappointed. Like, I just see if it happens, and if you follow through with your word, kudos to you. And if you don't, maybe it wasn't supposed to happen. God knows the reason why, you know. I'm not about getting upset anymore when I don't get things, you know, thrown at me, or I applied for something and I don't get it, you know. God's time is the best time, and I've learned to understand that now. What will be will be. If it's inevitable, it will happen for you. There's no need to force it. So with that ethos in mind, that's how I live my life, you know. And I find that if you think like that, you won't be upset when other people get awarded. You should just know that your time will come. Everybody has a time. Right now it could be someone else's time, you know, they're living their best life. Trust me, your time will come. And that's what I've come to learn, to understand and accept within myself. Anyway, back to the question I was being asked about influencing. So, you know, I broke it down and I explained, and I said, if you would like to get into influencers, this is probably how you should go about it. Start researching brands, start researching other influencers, and start looking at your time management. Start looking about how you can organize your setup. Start trying to source where you can find money from, you know, because if you're trying to do this influencing situation full-time and not have a 9 to 5, then you need to have a source of income. And that's what it seems a lot of people don't even think, you know. They just feel like, well, you can come into this and not have no money. This is a very expensive business. To keep up, you have to buy, okay? And before you get to that level where you're going to be given free stuff, you have to buy to get the attention of the brands that will give you the free stuff. So you have to have your game plan. You cannot just come straight into this, boom. Oh, by the way, I did use a primer. In all true honesty, this industry thing is not a joke. And you really have to have self-love, thick skin, and just be able to take criticism, because you are putting yourself out there for thousands, for potentially thousands of people to see you. And if they don't like what they see, they will say. They will make their voice heard. I mean, you can never really prepare for something mean someone's going to say to you. But you have to understand the nature of the business before... Ooh. You have to understand the nature of the business before you get into it, in a sense. For the most part, just really enjoy what you do. If you're someone who enjoys being creative, you know, and if you're someone who enjoys wearing outfits, basically, if you're someone who enjoys social media as a whole, and, you know, you like writing about new things, then yeah, I think, yeah, why not? Build a brand and turn your brand into a business. And I feel like the way the world has changed, I mean, you're missing out if you're not making money online some way or another. If you are just doing the conventional 9 to 5 and something else, or whatever the case may be, but it's not an online thing going on, then I feel like you're missing out, because it's the future, hunty. Like, get with it, you know? You better be selling something or doing something online that is going to make you a profit, whether it's your YouTube videos, whether it's selling clothes, whatever it is you're doing, whether it's earning commission on outfits that you've spoken about in your blog, whatever it is, make money online, because it's the future. And if you're not doing it now, if you have not established yourself now, how is it going to be in the next 5 to 10 years? So kudos to all the people that are trying to establish their ish now, because I feel like that's where we're going, you know? It's the future. However, I do feel like, you know, sometimes the internet, it's not the internet that's the devil, it's the people behind the internet that have devilish minds, and so they pull off devilish stunts and they put it online for people to see. I'm seeing too much, and I'm scared. I'm honestly scared, guys. Don't take this internet thing out of context. It's there for entertainment and to enjoy and do research. Why are you people now, you know, thinking it's funny to be suicidal? It's not a joke. Apologies if you can hear noise. Someone talking outside the window. I wish they would just move because they're right outside the window, but I can't tell them to. So yeah, I mean, if you're someone who enjoys those things, then yeah, please start now, today. There are thousands of videos on how to become an influencer. You know, I watched so many videos before I felt confident in myself, and here I am today. You know, my social media platform is growing every day. My social media platform hasn't grown as much here on YouTube. That's only because, I mean, I do get subscribers, but that's only because I don't put as much effort into YouTube as I do my Instagram. So that's the reason why. So lately I've been going to 1 or 2 events. I was going to events a lot when I first started YouTube, just to get my foot in the door, to, you know, get my toes wet, get a feel of things, you know. So I'm glad I had that experience. So I don't go to YouTube events that much. It just depends what's going on. But I've been invited to more and more events. And the bigger you grow, the more things come your way. Events, opportunities, so many things. And I mean, yeah, I've had a good time at a few events, you know. But it's so funny that when you go to events and you see people, it's so funny that when you go to events and you see people that are on your Instagram, that follow you, that like and comment and do all of that, then when you go to events and you see the person, they're giving you some any cold shoulder. It's weird. It's honestly weird, and it's so bizarre. And I'm just like, sis, keep that same energy. What happened? You know? What's your problem? Why are you not going on like how you usually do? Like, I don't understand. This is warm honey, just to brighten up the under eyes though. And I'm like, sis, where's that same energy? with me, unless, of course, I'm just scoping and I'm just trying to see where I fit in first, yeah? Okay. When I go to an event, I talk to people. You see the last event I went to,